My whole life, I always knew I was special. Even with no remainders, I could always move a decimal. Money on my mind while the girls that made un beso. Hustlers in my blood and it's running through my vessels. Just trying to clear the threshold, just trying to make a way. In my race against time, I could see an early grave. School to prison pipeline, 12 years a slave. Suspension and detention is conditioned for a cage.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Logan Paul said he's going to sue Floyd Mayweather because he didn't pay him the money from their legendary fight. All right, let's take a listen at what Logan had to say about Floyd.
There's this. Hey, Logan, you want custom shoes for your next boxing fight? Nah, I'm alright. I got it. Yeah, this is just
I think I got one. I don't know.
Hey, do you want to fight again in boxing? Yeah, I will. Any ideas who you'd like to hit next? There's this. Hey, Logan, you want custom shoes for your next boxing fight? Nah, I'm alright. I got him. Yeah, there's this Brazilian guy. His name is Whindersson. I got my eyes on him. So, yeah, I heard you had to file the suit against Mayweather. So he hasn't. No, I don't think we did yet. Are you planning to? Yeah. I'll pop in the back first. Okay. Oh, you might come in? Yeah, we're going to stay close. Yeah. I mean, if there's space for food, let's ask what's yours. Logan, you see get a picture? Sure, yeah. Thank you, man. Has that like soured you at all in professional fighting, having to go through this with Mayweather? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's honestly cool. Like, I think people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes. Is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money. Would you ever fight him again on the circumstances? No, he wanted to. He reached out. Yeah. But, like, no? Yeah. What about double or nothing? Yeah. Double or nothing. Yeah, I already got nothing, bro. So So now, yeah, of course. So you're gonna change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now? Yeah. Me and my brother. Thank you. Of course, yeah. I gotta go help.
All right, yeah. So you heard it there from Logan Paul, that Floyd didn't pay him, and he's gonna file a lawsuit against him. So I'm turning over to you, Conspiracy G. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I think this is also linked to that Floyd Mayweather Kim Kardashian cryptocurrency scam, because that was the fight where they were like, Floyd was selling like crypto, and if you bought a certain amount, you get like free tickets to the fight and all this other like signed gloves and all that stuff. So I think because of that lawsuit that's going on, maybe that money's frozen and he can't pay Logan Paul because of that lawsuit that he's dealing with the crypto situation, you know. But that's just my opinion. I don't know if it's actual fact, but because I know that was the same fight that was linked to that cryptocurrency, and they were saying it was like a crypto scam that Floyd was linked to. So I don't know. I just think maybe it was just a poor business move from Floyd, and Floyd's probably trying to figure out right now how to, beat that case and then find the money to give Logan Paul, But again, man, it's just, hey, I can't knock Floyd for trying something new. Everyone's talking about this crypto craze and NFTs and stuff. So, he tried something different. It blew up in his face. But I'm like, hey, man, if you still Money Mayweather, you better come up with some money to pay your boy Logan Paul. So, and also, ain't nobody want to see no Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul too. That's like, Logan, stop the cap, man. Like, and if they are trying to do that, I'm like, Floyd, man, you definitely bugging right now.
All right, Dollar Bill.
Floyd, play that boy his money. Even beforehand, you should already had his stuff should have been taken care of. This kid's been talking about this money for the longest. I heard about him asking Floyd about this money way before this crypto scam thing blew up. I think Floyd will be okay. Gee, I really think he'll be okay. You know why? Because when do we ever hear of Floyd making bad, like poor business decisions? You know what I'm saying? He got a good team around him. You know what I'm saying? That cross their T's and dot the I's. You know what I'm saying? They really, like, I always see the people that he always surround himself with, good minds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of that Jewish guy that What's his name? That Floyd be with, the lawyer.
You talking about Warren Buffett?
Not Warren Buffett, the one that owns the Burger King. I'm talking about, it's another dude, like lawyer dude, that he be always helping Floyd, advising with Floyd. But yeah, like I don't see them. I think Floyd will be okay. I think this is Floyd's I pay him when I get good and ready. You know what I'm saying? Now I said, that's basically I think with Floyd, like kind of like what he did to 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had old 50 some money, you know what I'm saying? For walking him out, I guess, during WrestleMania. He owed 50 like $1 million. I guess he was sitting on the bed counting the money right in front of 50. You know what I'm saying? 50's like, yo, remember that money that you was supposed to pay? Now I'll pay you when I get ready. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's that's and they got into a little physical altercation. So maybe it's just another case of that. Floyd is just being Floyd. He'll pay him when he get good and ready. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think Floyd gonna be all right. Floyd, pay that boy.
All right, TBE.
Man, that's crazy. I look, it was saying he owes him 5 to 10 million, yo, but that's a lot of money right there to like not pay somebody after y'all done fought and everything. But yeah, Floyd, like, yeah, I was like, don't do bad business, man. Like, pay that man. If you owe that man money, pay that man. If contracts were signed, yo, it's not gonna work out in your favor if you let go all the way to court, because now you're gonna pay even more money. So, Floyd, do what's right, man. Get that man his money, and that's about it.
I don't think it's a good look for a boxing promoter to need to have a lawsuit against him for not paying someone, YouTuber or not. There's TMT Promotions, there's Money Mayweather, and he's actually promoting fighters, and he put on this event with Logan Paul, which was an exhibition. But if you owe Logan Paul, then you should pay Logan Paul. And if you don't pay Logan Paul and he has to sue you, I think it's going to raise a lot of suspicion about the financial state of Money Mayweather and his company. And, people can make the assumptions that he has money, and it may be true that he still has money. He certainly doesn't look like he's hurting for money. But at the same time, there's a difference between having money and having money to give. And if you're a promoter, you're supposed to have money to be able to pay your fighters. And him not paying Logan Paul, it just is a bad look. Even if he has the money, the longer you let it go on, if you make this person have to file a lawsuit against you, it's just bad for business. So he should pay him if he has the money. I really don't understand what the delay would be. In fact, when you're in business, what you do is like you want to have a good reputation. You want great reviews. You want Logan Paul out here saying like, yo, doing business with Floyd is great, especially when you're a promoter. What's going to happen when you go to try to sign that next up and coming star who just won a tournament or who won the Olympics or whatever, and you got something like this hanging over your head? Like, the sharks are out there behind closed doors. Bob Aaron's going to be like, talk to Logan. Here, hand him the phone. You feel me? Like, you don't want something like this hanging over your head when you're trying to get fighters to come fight for you. Is that you didn't pay someone like Logan Paul. And Logan Paul has the platform to reach everyone and let them know, Floyd hasn't paid me yet. Floyd hasn't paid me yet. It's really good publicity for you if he's out there saying like, yo, doing business with Floyd was great. He was just like, yo, I woke up, money was in the account. Like, it was beautiful. That's what you want. You don't want this. So I think like if he is holding the money because it's just like, I'll pay you when I feel like it, I hope he feels like it soon, because it might really hurt him in the long run, especially with this, like G said, this cryptocurrency thing happening, everything, and you not paying Logan. If I was an upcoming boxer with options, the money team wouldn't be one of them, just based on these things right here.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.